G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio for the second episode of the Clusterio servers. I'm gonna try Erebor, and look, I have tried to join this server like 10 times, and I get in from anywhere from a couple of minutes to a couple of seconds to 10 minutes before either I get a game crash or a desync, and it's a matter of waiting for the servers to be updated to version 41. We should fix the crashed desktop problem. At the same time, we've got our own patch for the desync, which should hopefully fix that as well. But I'm hoping I can get in and show you some of these mining worlds, because they're a little bit insane. Close that, close that. So we've got a centralized, like a brain that turns on and off different parts of the network. And you can see we got 10 million iron ore. Literally 10 minutes ago, we had 0. Right, I couldn't get in the server. I got the server partially running, and then I had other people come in who aren't crashing for some who knows what reason, and got them to change the train orders, and suddenly we got 10 million iron ore. But this is how we're doing loading of trains. It's literally miners into a train. That shouldn't be there. But you can see, but you can see how fast these are filling up. And the higher we get that mining productivity, the even faster these things will fill up. We are at like 400%, which is what? 400 mining productivity, 800% extra iron ore with speed modules. They don't take long to fill up at all. So yeah, we're physically loading whole trains. We're running them out. Out all the way up here into a stacker, which is not big enough, to be honest. Down and unloading them, and same story. We're just running a whole train in. Where's the new train? There we go. We just need a couple of signals, just like here-ish. But yeah, we're literally taking iron ore out of the trains, shoving it straight into these put chests and putting it onto the cloud. So, yeah, these are insane mining servers. And look, yeah, we've had other ones. We've just turned off. We've just stopped loading. We have our old belt-based system, which is one of the original ones, I gather, being that it's on belts. And going through... Ooh... You're going through ridiculous size balances. Uranium, same story. Like 12 million uranium ore. Same story. We've got smarts turning things on and off, so we don't flood the cloud. Not that it's really possible to flood the cloud, but it's much easier to have a server that turns on and off as required. You know, at 200,000K. This is not dug up any copper or any stone. Oh, but it's got 8 train track on it. That'll screw it every time. Oh, crashed the desktop. So, that was the Erebor server, which I'm not going to go back to. We'll just reboot Factorio entirely. And move on to the next server. Ask me later. Play, multiplayer, browse. The best part about the Clusterio servers is the voice chat is active 24/7. I literally just popped on and said, hey, anybody here can come look at this. And there's now 4 people on the server. There's 3, but there were 4. Me. I was the other one. Oh, I missed the server name of this one. Even look. So we'll jump on the next server, which is, again, a mining server. And, like, 2 mining servers you'd assume that have the same similar builds. From memory, they've got entirely different builds. Like, radically different. This mall's become fairly stock standard. Somebody's actually come through and pasted this repeatedly. We do have another lovely a don't touch central brain. Resource limiter don't change. Don't add resource to cloud without limiting. We are unloading through cars to speed up the unloading. Alright, so we're going unload straight into the get. And because there's not wide enough, we're using a car as an intermediary. Honestly, it'd be much nicer if we can just move this over and put in 2 get chests, because cars are not great. But this has got lots of little trains. Nothing big and flashy like the last server. It also has roundabouts. And like, I didn't build them, so don't yell at me. We have a slightly longer unloader. Unfortunately, I know he's got a stone train behind him. We've got oil unloading, which seems to... It's just like... But the oil's something special. Actually, where's... So this... These oils... Oh, they only do 250 per second. Oh. Have an oil up here. 2,000 per second. Tell us here. No, if we go into here, our pump. So a pump moves 12,000 per second. This guy's moving 2. He fills a pipe. And this is why we've got loading into pumps, into storage tanks, which are literally filled just about instantly. Load it into the train, which will then take it all the way back. And like, somebody's obviously traveled miles, but like 1.9 billion. 6.5 billion iron ore. That's before productivity bonus. These servers are insane with resources. I'm like, somebody's done this on belts, and like, nope. Yep, that's a full belt. Like it doesn't take many miners to fill 2 or 3 belts worth of resources. And yeah, they don't have speed modules. Add speed modules if it's not enough. Needs finishing. That's another copper one. This server is doing 49,000 iron ore per minute. It's actually come down because we've got the other server up and running. Like, it was up here. If this is 40... Hang on. We're at 80 down here. There's like 200,000 iron ore every minute. Again, this is a belt setup. I don't know why anybody's doing belts, but... Sure, doing whole trains seems like the way that I'd be going. Like, somebody's done insane bot mining. And look, bot mining, at this point, is just a little bit lazy. But, like, a miner's got 400,000 under it. Like, 2.2 million under that miner. That miner alone. These are going straight in to get chests. Again, it's been capped by the central brain of the network. And you can look at these power poles that stretch all the way out. This is going belts into a train. Where is it? One here. Got oil. Got stone. Stone big. Mouse. Yeah, this is predominantly bots. Like, this is ridiculous. Look at the size of this bot network. And it doesn't have storage, funnily enough. Yeah, going with park the whole train across the iron ore, across the patch. In saying that, you can see we have pulled a certain amount out of all these. And same story, it's just going straight into a get chest because it's close enough it can. I don't know where some of these bigger trains. Oil. Acid loading. They must just be coming. Yeah, that's it. We got 2 unload stations for the whole base. We're not short. You can see we've got a few sitting in a stack and ready to go. We're not short on resources at all. And power is, boop, boop, I'd say fine. More than fine. Because miners don't use anything if they're idle. And more miners are going to be idle than running at any one time. Actually, turn that on. Yeah, you can see, like, there's 90 kilowatts each when they're running. And when they're idle, they use nothing. So, yeah. That's a lot of stone. New station stone. Yeah, we've got a little bit of stone on the network. Here we go. Oh, wow, and we've even got beacons at this end. When you really, really have to fill a train in a hurry. Go for beacons. Stone train mine. Is that one? Stone train mine. Alright, I want to see this. Have that train go. Actually, go. There's a little bit of a delay between what I do and what happens. Server's not responding. I don't think this one's actually hooked up to the central brain. Gonna go with no. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna go with yes. Okay. Alright, let's see this guy go. Alright, some of these car wagons at the front are empty. Like, it's done. It's done. 1.1, 1.2. Yeah, actually, I think the mining drills with speed modules were faster. Mining time 2, mining hardness 0.4. Pretty sure iron ore is the same. No, iron ore is actually hard. It takes longer to mine. Well, there you go. So, if you want to do really, really fast mining, the answer is do the same as Erebor and do a mining drill with speed modules in it, and 4 of those per cargo wagon. Done. Okay, so we're gonna don't touch. I really like. I love the concrete art. I really wish each server was marked with, somewhere near spawn, what the server name was. I forget. Resume. Oh, look, we've even got a pretty light display of how much is in each of the networks. Testing from Discord. Oh, wow. Like I said, we're getting updates. So that was... So we've done Erebor. E-R-E... For Higgins Moon, Cern. Cern, I was on... So this goes out Saturday. I was on yesterday, Friday. I'll technically call it Thursday night through to 5 a.m. to get out of bed at 7 a.m. But let's just ignore those technicalities. And I was updating science. And I'm actually curious where I left it. Because I did red, green, and blue. And then I stopped. And, like, there were 4 other people helping. But I'd killed power. Number 1. And number 2, yeah, we had what we call postage stamps. They were literally, like, that's it. Like, dump down a get chest, surround it with assemblers, add speed beacons where you could, request in all the components, shove it near all these, output, get chest. Yeah, put chest. Not complicated, stamp 4 of these in a row, multiply out, blah, 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 blah. They were really, really easy, crappy builds. And I now actually know from watching Exterminator's video that when he was on this server, which must have been like 12 hours before me, I think, this was outputting 30k. There were enough of these postage stamps for all the different sciences to do about 30k. Actually, you can see the map marker. Purple was here. And... you even see code. Sign pattern. Green, green, red, 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 yellow, yellow, green, red, blah, 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 blah. Which was the pattern was pasted down. And somebody obviously built one with the idea of pasting it again, pasting again, pasting again. And hopefully that would be enough. Leave it at 60k each, which is 1 minute production. Smaller buffers prevent products from starving due to resources being spent. Reducing excess items. Once the factory is running 100%, this small buffer will actually take a very long time to fill. Stay in the factory 60-minute production. You must rely on process efficiency. Large buffers are merely a band-aid. Welcome. Not much to do here. That's remove. That's bullshit. Remove cliff. Done. Move. More cliffs. Confirm. Stuff solar panels and even more solar panels. Science setup has been worked out. We do science to maintain buffer levels. Oh, here we go. So somebody's put in another lovely light display. So we can see inserters. Standard inserters are really, really low. Electric mining drills, grenades, AP ammo, and gun turrets are low. Electric engines. So that should be stock engine. Alright, where are we? Where did I quit this? Up there. Let's go change that. Because I know blue science was really suffering at one stage. That was the universe. I don't know whether that brain's still hooked up or it's a different one. Probably this one now. Normal engine. Engines. The normal engines are here. Electric engines are up here. Copper cable is really low at 1.9 million. Okie dokie. We need a few of that. And speed module 1s are again really, really low. So again, these light displays are awesome. It's really nice to be able to jump on a server and go, okay, what are we short on? Oh, that's it. I need to go make some more of those. So I actually like this one so much. I need that. Blueprint. Science. Change that one. Yeah, no, that'll do. Science lab. I like that blueprint. I really like that one. So, like I said, I did red, which, like I said, it's the insanity of this scale. We're gonna get chest. Actually, I'll start at this end. I started placing the build from the south to the north, and then I started doing the get and the put chests from the north to the south because I was at the top. But we have a get chest, which, as you can see, can feed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's feeding 6 of these builds with half a belt each. Oh, that's right, because we're cutting at both ends. So we're cutting the input and we're cutting the output when we hit the requirement. So yeah, we're feeding 6 belts in to bring 6 belts out from the top, plus 6 belts out from the bottom, and they're a 0.6 of a belt. So I've actually run them 2 belts in onto here, and we're filling up the put chest this way because I found 3 stack inserters, but by just literally turning the build on, running into a stack, running into a put chest, see exactly how many stack inserters I needed to keep up with the build. 3 was the magic number. So if I've got this build and this build outputting, I put them through a splitter. It means the splitters will move them between these 2 belts, just in case one's a little bit faster than the other, or something happens. Who knows? A better chance of keeping them both in a line. But yeah, you know, so we've got one of these feeding 6, one of these feeding 6, and then we've got one of these sucking out from all 12 of them. And we're literally rinsing, repeat, rinsing, repeat, rinsing, repeat. For red science. Green science was much the same. Because again, I simplified the numbers by saying this was 2 of those items in, right, at half a belt each. Same story. 2 of those items in at half a belt each. So again, very, like, literally blueprinted, you know. Change the internal build to make it a little bit longer. To handle the excess, you know, to get half a belt of each of these items the full length. Pop it there. We need to go fix that whilst we're here. I noticed. Actually, first off, it's north. Secondly, what is inside a robot network? Oh, yeah. That's fixed. Crap, that's not. Alright, let's run over there and go fix it. Yeah, because I was blueprinting, I actually contaminated all the belts. I thought we'd cleaned them out, but obviously we've missed some. Now builds are off, you can see very, very quickly, very, very easy. What is it? That's contaminated. That one is. Meant to have a belt on it. That's not, and that's not. Any contaminations? Chances are they're going to be at the front one. Way up here, I started swinging and put our own new green circuit blueprint. But anyway, very, very easy to just, you know, got one build, copied over our get, our put, and our get chest with the same belt array as the red circuits. And once we got to that, it was literally like paste, 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 paste. In saying that, look, red science is to do 60,000 per minute. This is where the insanity comes from. And these are actually 10% overbuilt. Somebody suggested, you know, we overbuild them. And then somebody else suggested by 10%. I'm like, okay, done. Okay. So it's 504 assembly machines with a 12 beacon setup. You can't get these machines any faster. All right, they got a crafting speed of 8. Green is 360 plus another 240. So what's that? 600 machines. For green science alone. Blue science was special. So blue science is, well, we're just bringing up the recipe real quick. 1 advanced, 1 engine, 1 mining drill. Okay, simple enough. That's 3 items in with only this space to work with. So we worked out how to thread in, and I'd really love to turn these on for just thread in mining drills. So mining drills are on this belt. They underground here, and then wrap around to the front. Engines, not the electric engines, just the normal engines. Again, underground and wrap around to the front. Red circuits, underground, have this little side section that pops out, so this inserter can grab, and then underground onto the next build. Because this one undergrounds north, this one undergrounds north. Output undergrounds on the south, and out. So, plain and simple enough. But, after... Hang on. It's one of these up here. Aha! After you get 21 in, you have filled the far side of the belt. So it means that the next 21 have to be on the other side of the belt. So again, one little twist here. Fix that. These 10, 21 are on that side of the belt going, you know, the far side, the far left side, and then being switched in to the right side. The catch is, that's a full blue belt going south. We still have excess productivity. Because we've taken 3 full belts in, we get 1 full belt out, because that's what the ratio is. 1 belt in of each of these items, you get 1, you know, 1 belt of each of these items, being 3 belts total. You'll get 1 belt out. But we've got 40% productivity because of the modules. But we can't fit any more than one belt on one belt. You can't put 1.4 belts on a belt. So we then took the extra 40% production, because these other belts still have resources left because of the productivity bonus, and took these and ran them north. And after we got to 18, that's the cap. That's this belt's now dead. In fact, that should be gone, but all that for the moment. All those should be gone. Somebody screwed up, but whatever. After we get to here, belt's empty. Why are those two? Why? Oh, really? People have just plugged in the 3 belts in any order. It works. I would have much preferred to have like a set order. Meh. Okay. We took out, so these 18. Where are we? 18 assembly machines make up 0.4 of a belt. We take the 18 beside it and join the 2 together. Now we're at 0.8 of a belt. We take these 2 rows, right, as well. They're 18 long, right, and join those together to get 0.4 and 0.4, and again another 0.8 of a belt. We take this guy, which is only outputting on one side. So first off, we run it through a magic lane balancer. I hate these things, but they do have a specific purpose, and this is it. When I need to have that one item evenly balanced on both sides of the belt. So you can see this one just puts on side loads onto that belt. The other half of this content out goes around the long way and then side loads onto the same piece of belt. So we now split this 50-50. I then put it through a splitter to split that content 50-50. We take that and we join that with this 80%, because this is 80% belt full, 80% of a belt. This one is also 80% of a belt, so we join that together. And we actually get 2 blue belts bonus material out of the productivity bonus fed out through the bottom of this belt, which, as you can see, is just tiny short. Just finished adding 3 gigawatts of solar. It's not enough. Oh, wow. But this took hours last night. Like a 5-hour stream in total. And this is just blue science. 1.1 thousand assemblers. And ratioed out, it is actually exactly 1,100 assemblers. It's an insane amount. And then somebody... Oh, Exterminator. Exterminator. Yeah, let's go for a run. Got his name on it. That's always a bonus. Because like I said, I logged off at 5 AM my time. Which is like mid-afternoon-ish US time. Didn't see whether he streamed this morning. Maybe he's been doing what I've been doing, just jumping on. Jumping on when he can between this, that, and something else. So same story. This is purple science. It's going to be really hard to get a calculation without having adequate radars. Actually, let's do the old-fashioned one. So that is 50 by 14. So what's that? 500, 700. 700 more assemblers for purple science. And purple was one I was sort of arguing about doing last night, because it's really easy. It's literally like same as the red build over here. Okay. Take materials, merge them together, run them up, bring the science back out. And this is literally what it is. They've split the belt, taken half, merged it, taken the other half around here, merged it over here. They're actually running 2 belts. Okay. Oh, wow. They're running 2 belts up worth of material. They've got a sideways split as well, same as we did, although why is that on both sides? Oh, somebody boo-booed their copy. So, somebody wasn't paying enough attention. Sturm. Sturm and Zarvis. I don't know. I guess I'm the same story as you. I gotta wait for Exterm's video to see if this one was one he did or whether he's just helping. But take the materials up, run them out, side loaded, run them out again. Oh no, we've moved them over. Oh, I missed that. Scrolling too fast. So he's taking 2 belts out the bottom. I see it now. 2 belts out the bottom, 2 belts on the input. Okay. So in theory, if it is a full belt's worth, I haven't done the maths for purple, obviously. In theory, that should be like, it should be done. It should be nice and simple. In dusted. 2 belts in, or like a belt and a half worth of material in for 2 belts of purple out. And hopefully it's, well, it's marked. Built 60k, 10% overbuilt, Zarvis. There you go. Alright. So Zarvis was obviously helping. Exterminator was obviously helping with personal road reports to lay down. Alright. Lay down more and more sites. Now, high tech's going to be a little bit interesting because that's 4 products we've got to get in. I'm not even going to touch that one at the moment. And military should be pretty easy. Military should be just literally copy a blue build, change the inputs over, ratio it out to the right amount we need, and done. So yeah, blues, yeah, military is a really, really easy one. And we're up to 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We've got more lovely power grids. And science-wise, we're doing absolutely nothing except burning nuclear fuel. I'm guessing the lab's finished. That's weird. Okay. I'm guessing the lab's finished what they were doing. We have stamped a few nuclear builds to keep this server running, because literally I got on and it was right on the precipice of being able to run. And within 5 minutes of me laying out builds like this, no, not actually doing anything with them, Power decided, nope, not going to happen. Hook that up to there. Yeah, I'm going to hook that up into the main network. Not the wisest thing to do. Although, go there instead. Maybe that's enough to get these bots to pick a network. Unless they're already in this network. Yeah, they're already in this network. Alright, let's fix that whilst we're here. Quick and dirty fix. I want those chests. I want those chests. I have those chests? Yeah. I want a storage chest. There we go. Somebody's finally done the next mining productivity. Save the map. Active provider. Right there. That crap. Actually, honestly, you should be as far this way as possible. Because belts cost me next to nothing in UPS, whereas bots flying further do cost me. Done. Empty storage dump. I could just storage chest here. Even a better idea. Problem solved. Anyway, I'm going to jump off this server. I'm going to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to remind you at the same time that... Oh, actually science is running. Well, there you go. 63, 62, 47, 39, 30. Yeah, high-tech science needs a quick, swift ass. I wonder why... Oh, blues are short on one material. Well, there you go. Purple looks like it might have issues. I didn't build it, so I know nothing. And you miscalculate a belt here or there, and you might find out you've choked your overall production. rising up and down. Oh, it's turning on and off. We're still producing fast and we're burning it from the looks of it. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Yes, if you wish to jump online and come join the server and join us in the fun that is Solar Purgatory, you're more than welcome to. As you saw, Zalaski just finished laying 3 gigawatts of power. Not going to help. Not going to be enough, but closer. Because each one of these nuclear builds that we had to put down is half a gigawatt each. And there's 8 of them. 8 of them? 8 of them. So that means we've got 4 gigawatts of dedicated nuclear power here. Sort of has to go. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying Solar Purgatory. Always positions down in the description. Check out the Reddit post or the Factorio MMO post for details on how to get onto the servers. Join us in Solar Purgatory. Come have a chat and help us improve some builds and get to that magic 60k goal. All right, I'm going to leave you guys here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode on some new servers. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye!